So I was scrolling through my YouTube recommended looking for a video to watch, and I came across this video of this guy named Joe Phaser. Yeah. And I remember I used to watch him when I was over the summer. I would watch a bunch of his videos because he was this fitness YouTuber guy who was bulking, and I wanted to see how to bulk and everything. And it really got me thinking about this whole if it fits your macros YouTuber thing, because I know a lot of guys who they start self improvement. They see these fitness YouTubers talk about, oh, you can eat donuts, you can eat pasta, you can eat chips, you can eat cake, you can eat whatever you want, as long as it fits your macros. And they end up listening and following to these guys because they look huge. All of them, trust me, all of them look better than I do. And over so many guys who are on self improvement end up nearly killing themselves because these if it fits your macros YouTubers give them all these promises of all you have to do is do this, and then you can eat donuts and candy and cake. All you have to do is track in my fitness pal. I love Pop Tarts. I eat Pop Tarts every day, and you can too. And all of these guys are on steroids. All of them are on steroids. I don't care who you're talking about. They are all on steroids. And that's the only reason they are so jacked and buff. They don't really, they may eat like that, but the reason they can't eat like that and still stay so buff is because they're on steroids. So unless you want to be on steroids, you're not going to be able to do this diet. Trust me when I say that. But also, these guys are like, oh, it's so good. It's the same as eating healthy. It's just your macros. Like, they say this thing that calories are the same or something like that. All calories are calories, that no matter if you have 2,000 calories in donuts, chips, and protein powder, or 2,000 calories in chicken, potatoes, and eggs, it's the same thing. It's just 2,000 calories, which is the most stupid thing I've ever heard. Because there's always going to be better foods. Those foods who have those micronutrients that you need, like vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin A, calcium, sodium, all that. You have those foods that are genuinely going to have that stuff, like the good stuff in them, like vegetables, like fruits, like eggs, like meat, like yogurt. And then you have those products that have ridiculous amounts of them, and then the ones that have nothing in them, like donuts have nothing in them. But then you have those vitamin gummies that have ridiculous amounts of gummies in them that you don't need, or the pretzels that have ridiculous amounts of sodium in them. And let me tell you something. This is my prediction. In the next 10 years, maybe up until 2035, you will start to see these if it fits your macros YouTubers dropping like flies. And I don't mean dropping off the channel, I mean dead. Because this diet it's the same as an obese person diet. They're eating the same as an obese person would. And yet they think, oh, it's fine because they're on steroids and they're going to the gym. It's not fine. This food is going to kill you no matter what your body weight is. So don't eat it. And I don't understand why these guys promote this, because one, they're killing themselves. And two, they're going to kill other people. Literally, this is literally going to kill people. And they're just promoting it like it's the brand new thing to do for fitness. It's the best way to look good. No! You're going to die if you do this. Trust me, you're going to die. I cannot put it any nicer. You're going to die. Well, everybody's going to die, but you're going to die at 40. Just don't, all right? And I know I said being so hyped, getting so mad about all this junk food, but, honestly, just eat healthy. It's not that hard to go to the store and instead of grabbing the cherry flavored popsicles or the chocolate flavored ice cream, just go grab the cherries. Maybe freeze the cherries if you want, eat them that way. Or hell, I don't care. You can grab some dark chocolate. I've used dark chocolate a lot for Just when I'm really craving something sweet, I can just eat a bit of dark chocolate, Just go get something healthy instead of getting all this bad food, Go take some chicken. Like, it's not so hard. And now, I know, yeah. I'd rather you do this and have cheat meals than do an if it fits your macros diet. Because this diet, you're putting like poison into yourself every single day and it's going to kill you. And you have cheat meals, so what? Cheat meals are not a huge deal. I'm probably gonna have one today because my family's, like my uncle, my aunt, my cousins are coming over. We're having Chick-fil-A, like catered here. So I'm probably gonna end up cheating on my diet today. But that's fine. I'd rather you have a cheat meal once, like 10% of the days or something. Like every like I don't even care. Every week, not gonna lie. I'd rather you have the cheat meal every week than do this if it fits your macros diet every day. Because while the cheat meal may be more than your calories and it won't fit your macros, it's not gonna hurt you as bad. One meal of maybe 2,000 calories. It's not gonna hurt you as bad as 7 days. So if you have 2,500 calories a day for 7 days, it's 7 times 25. Sorry, 14,000, 17,500 calories or something crazy like that. 17,500 calories of unhealthy food. You really think that one 2,000 calorie meal that breaks your calorie limit is going to be worse than that if it fits your macros diet that has like 14,000 calories of bad food in it every week? So, but also, with cheat meals, don't make it a cheat day. If you have, or if you know you're gonna have a cheat meal, try and make the rest of the day healthy. Like if you're going out to a big dinner and you're gonna have a bunch of food at the dinner, eat like your normal day, or maybe a little less than your normal day up until that point, so you don't get like ridiculous, because you can end up eating like those 14,000 calories of bad food in one day if you're not careful. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna cheat on my dinner anyway, so I may as well just have a cheat day. If it's something like, on Christmas or Christmas Eve, I know I ended up eating a lot of food. Like, especially on Christmas, I had cookies for breakfast, cookies for lunch, and then we had steak and cookies for dinner. So, I ended up eating a lot of bad food throughout the entire day. But those are very, very special days. But for most days, if you're going out to a big dinner, seeing family and having like Chick-fil-A catered or something, just don't eat the bad food until like it's time to eat the bad food. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat extra bad food because you're gonna have one cheat day. That way you can mitigate the amount of food you're eating. But if you have one cheat meal that's 2,000, 3,000 calories and you end up going on your calories over, I don't even care. Like, you can start with once a week, then change it to like 10 days or something. Don't even track it. Just like whenever the opportunity arises, if that makes any sense. Like, your family's coming over? Cool. Your brother's birthday? Have some cake. I don't care. Oh, yeah. Something like that. Something where it's just like, oh, today I can do it. Because don't really make cheat meals a schedule, but if you can just like, today's January 13th, my family's coming over. Boom. Next time I have it is January 22nd, it's my brother's birthday. Boom. It's something simple like that where you just understand, okay, this is my day, I'll do this and I'm going to be done. That's how cheat meals should be. It's not like, oh, I can't wait till Saturday. No. Just be like, okay, my family's coming over. I'll have some Chick-fil-A while it's catered here. It's my brother's birthday. We're baking a cake for him. I'll have some cake. It's just something simple like that where it's like, yeah, I'm just going to do it today. Because that way, one, it happens way less often because, as you can see, that's 9 days between cheat meals. So it's not once a week. And those 2 days add up really quickly over like years and years. And two, it makes it so cheat meals don't become a habit. And that's very important because if you habitize cheat meals, they're going to get worse and worse for you. But if it's something like, oh, my family's coming over, cheat meal, boom, it's something random that just happens instead of being like, oh, it's Saturday, I get a cheat meal today. No, it's just something random that happens. So my whole point with this video please do not listen to the if it fits your macros YouTubers because you're going to die. You know, you're literally poisoning yourself every day if you eat all this junk that they eat, you know? And they show all these videos of them eating because it sells, you know? You wonder why they have so many more subscribers than me. One, they've been doing it for longer, but two, they know if it fits your macros sells. This honest opinion of, oh yeah, eat healthy, it's not going to sell as much as I can eat donuts and still be healthy. What? Because people are gonna be like, "What? You can eat donuts and still be healthy?" Instead of being like, "Oh, I have to eat healthy food to be healthy." You know, that's why they do it. And don't fall for their marketing tactics because if you do, one, you're giving them more money to kill themselves, and two, they're creating a platform for others and themselves to grow huge and kill other people because they're telling them to eat bad food because you know you can still get huge muscles while eating bad food, and while you can do that, oh my goodness, you're going to live so much longer if you just eat the healthy food. And your future self will be so happy when you're 70 years old and you can still walk on your own 2 feet because you ate the healthy food and you did the healthy activity. So my whole point of the video, please do not listen to this if it fits your macro YouTubers and just actually make an effort to eat healthy and have a cheat meal if you want to. That's all I would like. Have a cheat meal every once in a while. That's all I wanted this video to be. So thank you guys so much for watching. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.